Hey everyone, Harry here to talk about the lawsuit that the Federal Trade Commission and 17 states have brought against Amazon, charging Amazon with monopolistic behavior. Potential really big deal. Let's start with the accusation. Essentially, it's that Amazon squeezes other retailers, other than themselves, by, among other things, preventing them, if they want to sell on Amazon, they can't offer their products for less on other sites. That means that for consumers, and the FTC is really about looking after consumers, the prices are artificially inflated. There's also accusations about the shopping experience on Amazon, the way Amazon favors its own products. You've maybe been on Amazon and seen ways in which they kind of say Amazon's choice or they have actual products that they make, and that's also considered unfair for competition. So the FTC is saying both it's higher prices and a worse shopping experience, they say, for consumers online. Now, it's the head of the FTC is an interesting character. She's a 34-year-old recent law school graduate of Yale, where she wrote a paper as a law student that garnered national attention, basically saying just this: there ought to be aggressive antitrust practices. Enforcement against Amazon. Who knows what bad consumer experience she had and how much Amazon must now resent that, because flash forward 6 years later, she is the head of the FTC and bringing this lawsuit along with, to be sure, 17 state attorneys general. So they're all along for the ride and saying the same thing. It's in a federal court in Washington state, which is where Amazon is headquartered. And so it's a really, behemoth lawsuit that is going to be, a major test of, well, among other things, the Biden administration's resolve to be stronger on antitrust enforcement. And of course, in this sense, it's of a piece with the recent lawsuit that the Department of Justice Antitrust Division filed against Google. And the DOJ and FTC have largely overlapping jurisdiction, but where consumers, especially a lot of consumers in industries where they spend a lot of money, like pharmaceuticals, retail, online stuff, et cetera, the FTC tends to take the lead. So Amazon, of course, is saying this is crazy. We actually are the greatest thing that's ever happened to consumers and the most pleasant online experience imaginable. And if the government succeeds, it's going to harm competition and harm consumer choice and the like. So it's that sort of classic battle set up. Now, what happens if the FTC wins the lawsuit? They have within their kind of quiver of possible remedies, they could ask for restructuring of the company, which is a very, very dramatic move that would be kind of dissolving the $1.3 trillion company that is Amazon. The young FTC chair has said, we're not looking to do that, although she added, we're not looking to do that for now, probably not giving the greatest comfort to Amazon and its shareholders. But what they say they will be looking to do is just get a court order saying, stop doing this stuff that we think harms consumers. So basically stop the practices that require retailers that are on Amazon site from selling their products more cheaply on other sites, stop the kind of advertising practices and showcasing of Amazon's own materials that put other companies at a disadvantage. Just cut it out, Amazon, the things that FTC is claiming, puts other companies and ultimately at a disadvantage and ultimately harms consumers. So in that sense, the stakes are not monumental, but they, it would be a pretty big shakeup of Amazon's world and potentially regulation of other huge big media and retail companies would follow as the Biden administration is interested in pursuing. So it's the FTC that brings this lawsuit. It says that that Amazon is being anti-competitive, in particular by not letting retailers sell products more cheaply elsewhere. And the main prospect here, if they win, seems to be just stopping those practices. But big case, and another roll of the dice by the federal government in antitrust regulation of some of the biggest companies in the United States. Talk to you later. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video and other Talking Feds content, please take a second to like and subscribe. Talk to you later.